Hey guys, so today I wanted to show you how I fixed a fail. I was trying to make bleach shirts. I have a video where I show you how to make bleach shirts and I will link that in the cards above. But this was a go at it that didn't quite work out. So I'm trying to spray this with bleach so I could peel up the stencil and read Troublemaker on the shirt and just kind of see what happens. Nothing happened. I sprayed it, I let it sit for a bit, and it just didn't quite change the shirt as drastically as I hope it would have. And I don't know why. I don't know if it was the color of the shirt or the ink in the shirt for whatever reason, but these ones, I even rinsed it like you're supposed to, and these ones just didn't quite turn out how I had expected. This was one of the better ones, but still it wasn't as easy to read as I really wanted it to be. So what I ended up doing is taking the negative space from the same stencil that I used and lining it up over those words. And I carry over those middle pieces carefully. And then I have a stencil that I can use to use fabric paint and paint the word on the shirt. And this stencil is just made out of contact paper from the Dollar Tree. This is the paint that I used. Usually I use just the regular soft paint, but I picked up the velveteen paint on accident. It's what I had, so it's what I'm gonna use. And I just use a foam brush and pounce the paint on. And I do one coat across and then I go back and do a second coat right after. You could use painter's tape or really anything to go around the extra edges of your stencil if you think you're going to go over it as you paint it. I just grabbed a paper towel and stuck that there because my R was cut kind of close to the top of my stencil. And here I am adding that second coat. I peel my stencil off when it's still just a little bit wet, that way it doesn't dry completely. You just need to be careful that you don't end up touching your shirt with the extra parts of the stencil that still have wet paint on them. And then I use some tweezers and pull out those center pieces. And this one is all done being painted. And I was able to clean off the same stencil that I used. I just took a baby wipe and wiped it off a bit and was able to use it a second time on the other shirt that I needed to make. I just peeled it right back off, stuck it right back where I needed it, moved those center pieces over, and it was totally fine. I was able to use it a second time. And I peeled this one right away, and ta-da! There it is. I did the same thing with the Troublemaker shirts, and I was able to use the stencil twice again. So I got 4 shirts out of the 2 stencils, and I was totally able to fix the fail that I thought I had. Because this was the velveteen paint, I also went over and steamed the paint, and it kind of makes it bubble up a little bit. Like velvet on the letters. It was a little difficult to get it kind of even, but overall I kind of liked how it turned out. It was something fun and different to try. We used these shirts to run a mud run in with our boys, and we got a lot of compliments on them. It was super fun. Thanks so much for checking it out, guys. You can find more from us here. And like and subscribe. Bye, guys.